I am strong. I am confident. I am an overcomer. I'm an achiever. I have success. I'm loving. I am lovable. I am wealthy. I am rich. And all of those words are said in part two. What story? It's time for you to rewrite your story. It's time for you to redefine who you are. That's part of the rebirth. That's part of the recreation on us deciding what story are we going to share with the world? What story are you putting out into the atmosphere? That one of defeat, that one of victim mentality, that one of anything less than what you yourself know that you are and what you are capable of. And today I understand as I look with examples that I see every day as a store manager, as a college student, as a so there's no set limits. So only you it's up to you to define your story, to share you with the world. Can't no one else tell your story better than what you can tell it. And so what story are you telling? What story are you creating today? And so as we move beyond the past, as we let go of the past, as we release the past, you replace that with what's new. We replace that by what's happening today. We replace that by what we are working towards. And if you can't see yourself in that, if you don't know where you're going, then you're just going to be lost. And so today I know that I'm intelligent, I'm smart, I am capable, I can achieve, I can have anything that I put my mind to. Aside from all of the trauma, but aside from all of the chaos, that I know today that there's life beyond trauma. There's life beyond all of those things. And so as I'm defining my story, I'm creating the life that I know ever since I was a little boy that I was capable of having. And so as I look around, you know, your thoughts create your realities. And so as I've over the years made that conscious decision to not be a victim of that mindset, to not be a victim or having to play into what society tells me that I have to be or what I should be. And I define my own story. I set my own standards. Whether people understand it or whether people accept it or receive it, it's irrelevant. I am who I am. And so I create the story that I know and have always known that that doesn't define me. Yes, it's the fuel that makes me go as hard as I do. It's the fuel that pushes me towards my greatness. It's the fuel that gets me up even when I don't feel like getting up. It's the fuel that, with the knowledge, back with the knowledge that there's some babies out here that look just like me. But yet they're not aware that there's life beyond where they're at. They're not aware that they too can create their own reality. That these TV shows, the videos, um, these these other things, or thoughts or opinions that other people tell them that doesn't define them, and it shouldn't define them. And showing them, as I show myself, that there's life beyond that. That they're great. That they're beautiful. That they can accomplish anything that they put their great minds to. And so as I look at Dr. King, and I know today that we are the dream that he gave his life for it, that we are the dream that he was speaking of when he gave that I Have a Dream speech. And so today, February the 1st, um, Black History Month, we are redefining what it is to be African American in this country, regardless of what president we have or don't have, regardless of what we see on the news, regardless of whatever um, image or narrative that the press and the media or even Hollywood choose to present to us. We understand and we know through the Spirit, through His grace, that we can have and achieve anything that we put our minds to. The sky is the limit. And so that's that's what that's the torch that we carry and should carry far beyond February, far beyond any month, anytime that we define our own stories, we define our own experience. As I made a decision, I got nieces and I got nephews and I got love, and so as as I see how the incarceration rates, even the juvenile incarceration rates continue to rise, as we see in these major cities how these babies are dying over land and property that we don't even own. Dying because somebody looked at them the wrong way, or dying because they have something that the next person. The reason for it is irrelevant. At the end of the day, I for me, there's no justifiable reason why we're losing so many, and so it's up to us to show them that there's a way and there's a life beyond that. It's up to us to show them that we can still be great and not have to be athletes. We can be great and not have to be what society tells us that we should be, or we only can be. And so I present anyone with the challenge that by us living our lives and living outside the box and just showing them that there's other ways to, that's life beyond, and that you can be anything. You can be anything that you set your mind to, first and foremost, keeping God first and finding ourselves and devoting yourself to your passion. If it's sports, it's sports. If it's music, it's music. If it's science, it's science. If it's law, it's law. Whatever it is, only you and God knows that. But seek it, follow it, craft it, mold it, and be great. Allow your light to shine. Peace.